the legislator with the committee. Any discussions on the agenda? No discussions. We'll go right into resolutions. I have resolution 1. Resolution amending the 2025 operation budget, carryover funds for grants for round 6 of the municipal zero emission vehicles DEV infrastructure program. Do I have a sponsor and a second?
Second.
Sweet. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Abstain? Moving to full board. Next resolution amending the 2025 operation budget carryover funds for grants for the Walter Elwood Nature Trail. Do I have a sponsor and a second? Second, Martin and Pep. Sorry. Discussion? No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain? Or objection? Abstain. Moving forward. Thank you. Third resolution amending the 2025 operation budget carryover funds, farmland and protection, economic development. Do I have a sponsor and a second? Wilson and Maria. All discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain. Moving to the full board. Resolution amending the 2025 operation budget carryover for grant Connect All Regional and Local Assistant Program, Working Capital, New York State, Connect All. Do I have a sponsor and a second?
I'll sponsor.
Chad and Maria. Discussion? No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Moving to full board. Resolution in support of the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad New York Scenic Byway Nomination and Corridor Management Plan. Martin and Pep. Do I have discussion? No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain. Resolution amending the 2025 operation budget carryover fund EOD marketing program site and selection initiative. Do I have a sponsor and a second? Martin
Second.
and Chad. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Objection. Okay. Resolution authorizing the executive to sign a memorandum of understanding for tourism booth. Do I have a sponsor and a second?
I'll sponsor.
I'll second. Second. Discussion. Yes.
Will there be any fees associated, or is it all just we're putting stuff in their spots?
My understanding is there's no fees. That we will pick up costs for internet, I believe, but we're not paying rental fee for the booth.
Okay. And will there be a memorandum available at some point, or?
I have a draft one I can send you if you'd like to see it.
Okay, because it's not attached.
I can send you one. I can, with the whole legislature one.
Let's just connect it for next week.
Yeah.
What's that?
Connect it for the full board.
Okay, sure.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Objection. And we have an add-on as well. Resolution amending the 2025 operation budget carryover grant funding for Metro Enterprise Program, Homes and Community Renewal. Do I have a sponsor and a second? Martin and Sweet. Discussion. No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention. And I need a motion to end the Martin and Maria. The Economic Development Committee meeting ends at 6:04. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention.
Dan.
Dan.
That's you.
Physical
next.
services.
You're up.
I call the Physical Services Committee to order. Floor is open for discussion. Hearing none, we'll go to the first resolution, which we're pulling for a special meeting tonight that we'll do after this meeting. So, all right, so right on resolution number 3, resolution appointing a member of Montgomery County Sanitary District Board 1 of Directors, Sanitary District. What, Legislator Kelly or Legislator Sweet? Any discussion? All those in favor of moving to the full board, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? So moved. Number 4, resolution authorizing the county exec to sign an intermunicipal agreement for the leachate disposal of the city of Amsterdam. Legislator Kelly, author, Legislator Pep. Discussion. All those in favor of moving to full board, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained.
I'm gonna abstain from that.
You abstained?
Yes.
All right. Item number 5, resolution amending the 2025 operating budget data processing. Discussion.
Sponsor.
Legislator Sweet, Legislator Allen. All those in favor of moving to full
Discussion.
board, say aye.
Discussion.
Is there any discussion there?
Dan, you want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So during the budget planning season last year, we were discussing the phone system because we were planning on being on the new phone system by the end of last year. But we knew that there would be a little bit of lingering expenses into January, February of this year. So when I discussed this in my budget meeting, I advised the executive that we could cut about half of the budget. And let me back up a little bit. The old phone system was in Eric's budget and DPW traditionally. The new phone system is in my budget, which is why I'm talking to you about this. So when he asked for my recommendation, I said he could probably cut about half the budget because it's going away, but it's not going to be completely gone by January 1st. After that, there were meetings with Eric and additional meetings, and somehow all of the money from the phone system got completely cut from the budget. So I'm chalking this up to a miscommunication. I don't really know exactly what happened, but all of Eric's budget was cut. So January 1st comes and we still have some Frontier bills to pay. Frontier is the old system, and that's what we have to take care of now. So what I'm asking for here is to pay the old system for January and February, and then from, I don't have a cutoff date yet, but the majority of the old system will be disconnected by the end of this month, the end of this week. And then we just have a few little small lines that we have to pay for here and there, which are $50, $100 that, you know, are all included in this for the rest of the year. So really, we're just kind of paying for the rest of the system. The only department or location that hasn't been moved to the new phone system is the courthouse, the new courthouse. And the only reason it wasn't moved with the rest of the county by just the end of December was because that's a state-run facility or state financed facility. So they were considering moving them onto a state phone system, and it just didn't happen quick enough. So we waited and waited, and we spoke to them January and February, and they said it's not gonna happen anytime soon, so we might as well just move it over to our system for now. So that's the only reason it wasn't completely done, but there's just these leftover lingering old phone costs.
So this dollar amount is gonna get you through the old, getting rid of Frontier, basically.
Yep, it's gonna get us through, so we're paying about $9,000 to $10,000 a month for the old system. And that's a little higher than it should be, because back in October, November, they started increasing the cost, because either they noticed we were moving all of our phone numbers away, or they decided that, hey, you guys have legacy old equipment, and you should either move to voice over IP or get rid of this legacy equipment. So this is more than we would normally be paying. You know, but yes, basically this will get us through. That'll pay, we already paid January out of money that we already budgeted for in that line. Or we had money in there we didn't budget for Frontier, so now we need to pay that back plus, you know, this month and just get us through the rest of the year.
So is the new phone system on a different line, in a different line?
Yep, so it's not Frontier anymore, it's voice over IP, it's over the network, it's not a digital system, it's a SIP system. So we pay, instead of Frontier as our phone provider, we actually have two different vendors, Edge and Granite, and those provide us SIPs, and we have two just for redundancy. And we pay them, you know, for local and long distance calls, and it's just a completely different system. It's not a traditional system anymore. It's basically just a network